Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2025 Easter special. We just did a game of Mario Party 6 for the Nintendo GameCube, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Castaway Bay, and we were able to pull off a very good successful win on that. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party 7 for the Nintendo GameCube. So let's see how well we do on this game. Alright, let's choose my final course. And those toes were all ready to go. Alright, let's go into Party Cruise. Alright, so for the board that we're going to play on for this segment, let's do Windmillville. And we're going to do a Battle Royale. We're just going to do a 10-turn game with all mini-games and bonuses on. One player. Play as Mario as usual. And let's see who our computer players are going to be for this game. We're taking on Dry Bones, Luigi, and Wario. No handicap. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see who's going first. I'm going second, that's pretty good. Alright, Wario's going first. I'm going second. Dry Bones is going third, and Luigi's going last. Alright, so Bowser has to, of course, put 3 Koopa Kid spaces on the board before we start the game. Alright, let's get this party started. Alright, Wario gets a 9 to start off. And he's gonna get a Zap Orb. And we, of course, gotta get the stars here by putting in the most coins on each of the windmills. Alright, now it's my turn. And we get a 1. Alright, a 10 for Dry Bones. And he gets a Spiny Orb. Alright, over to Luigi. 4. Alright, we're starting off with a 1 versus 3 minigame, and it's gonna be Flash Fright. I'm paired up with Luigi and Dry Bones for the first minigame, so let's see what happens. Go! Ah, man! Me and Luigi are unfortunately out, so it's all up to Dry Bones to try to save us. Alright, come on, 5 seconds! Okay! We just barely got it right there. That was close. course. Alright, time now to go to turn 2. Alright, so Wario's gonna put the zap orb right there. He also gets 2 coins inside it. 4. So it looks like Wario's gonna start with this windmill right here by depositing 4 coins. So he gets himself a star. And he's about to challenge someone to a duel. Alright, he's challenging Luigi. And they're gonna play Apes of Rave. Alright, let's see which player's gonna survive out here. Looks like Luigi is. Alright, Luigi's got a chance here to try to steal something from Wario. So let's see what happens. And looks like Luigi's getting half of Wario's coins, but Wario doesn't even have that much money here. So it looks like Luigi's only gonna get 3 coins overall. Alright, back to me. I have 3. And Drybos is putting his spiny orb right there. He gets 4 coins inside it. 3. Oh, really, Drybos? You're not even gonna deposit coins to that windmill even though you have enough to take it over? What's up with that? Alright, looks like he's challenging me to a duel here. Alright, what are we playing? Bad props. Alright, let's do this. Go! We win, and we also got ourselves a new record. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's try to steal something nice from Drybos out here. But what's it gonna be? Alright, looks like it's gonna be 10 of Drybos coins. Alright, at least it's worth something. Alright, now it's back to Luigi, and he gets a 4. He's getting a mushroom orb. And now he's losing some coins out here, all because he passed Drybos' spiny orb space, and he also passed Wario's zap orb space, so he lost sun coins for one space that he moved. Alright, we're doing a 4-player minigame and a spun run that we're playing. I definitely really like this mini game right here, so I should definitely feel very good about this. got pushed off the platform there. But thankfully, we still got the win right there. Alright, let's see how the next turn plays out. Alright, 5 for Wario. And he does not have enough money to buy something in the orb shop right now. And he also lands on a Koopa Kid space. And he's gonna swap the position of everyone. And we're gonna end up over there. So for where Wario is, he literally ended up going nowhere overall, and we ended up getting a 5. Alright, I'll gladly deposit some coins right here at this windmill. I think I'll do 30 coins. So now I take over as owner of this windmill. And we also do get to take away a Wario Star. And that will put me in first place. And we also are challenging someone to a duel. Alright, well since Dry Bones has the most money right now, just barely, I'll challenge him. We're playing Fish and Chips. Alright, let's go swimming in the river and try to avoid getting hit by those Cheeps. Got it! Nicely done. Alright, let's see what we're gonna steal away from Dry Bones. It looks like half of his coins. Alright. And Dry Bones gets a 10. I so deposit 2 coins at this windmill. So Dry Bones gets himself a star right there. And Luigi's gonna use his mushroom orb. He also gets 1 coin inside it. 6 and 8 for a total of 14. Alright, he gets a fireball orb. It's not depositing coins at that windmill. Alright, he gets a Kamek orb. And he lost some coins on the red space. You failed. Now we're doing a 2 versus 2 mini game, and we're playing Cardinal Rule. Dry Bones is my teammate on this one. Alright, let's go! Go! Alright, there's 1. Alright, let's go to the next round. Alright, there's another 1. Alright, we need 1 more point to win. a point for Luigi and Wario. Alright. Let's see if we can do better on this next round. Alright, we got it! Alright. Now let's get into the next turn right now. And Wario's gonna get a 9. And he still doesn't have enough coins to buy something right now in the orb shop. He doesn't quite have enough money to take over this windmill here. Alright, we're gonna get a 2. Alright, time to see what happens with Dry Bones now. A 4. And he's gonna get a Hammer Bro orb. Alright, he's gonna deposit 2 coins at that windmill. And that gives Dry Bones another star. And he's also gonna take over the lead as well. Alright, now it's Luigi's turn. Alright, he's burning out his Fireball orb. And he also gets 2 coins inside it. 8. He's gonna deposit 6 coins at that windmill. And he's gonna get 2 stars out of that. And looks like Luigi's gonna be able to take over this windmill here. So he does take away a star from Dry Bones. And now Luigi's in the lead with 3 stars. And he's going to be able to steal some of Wario's coins right there, since he was able to pass him with the Fireball orb. But Wario only had 5 coins to lose right there. Alright, on to a 4-player minigame. Track and Yield. Alright, here we go. Alright, down goes Dry Bones and Wario. Alright! I am a winner! That is how I roll. Alright, let's keep it going. Wario gets a 9. And he gets a vacuum orb. And he doesn't even have any coins to deposit right now that windmill. Alright, over to me. 6. Alright, we get a Spear Guy orb. Alright, let's go and deposit some coins at this windmill. And let's go for 30 on this one. I'll take those 2 stars from you, Luigi. Thank you very much. And now we're back in the lead with 3 stars. And looks like we're challenging someone to a duel again. Okay. I'll go ahead and challenge Dry Bones since he's got the most money. We're playing Camp Yukiki. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh no! Down I go. Yeah, nice try, Dry Bones. Okay, there we go. I just have a little bit more to go. Yeah, baby! We got it! That's just what I like to see. Alright, now let's see what we can steal from Dry Bones here. Looks like we're gonna get 10 of his coins. So basically, literally half of what he's got. Alright, Dry Bones is gonna get a 5. And he's not gonna ride the flower glider. He's not visiting the orb shop. And he just landed on a Koopa Kid space. He's gotta divide everyone's coins equally. Everyone has 14 apiece right now. And Luigi's putting his camera cord right there. And he also gets 3 coins inside it. He's gonna get a 7. And looks like he's gonna get a fireball orb right there. Looks like Luigi's gonna deposit 5 coins at this windmill. And he takes over his owner of that one. And he does take away a star from Dry Bones. And it looks like Luigi is gonna steal some coins from Wario again right there. Now we're doing a 4-player mini game. And we're playing Cointagious. Alright, let's try to possibly get a nice amount of coins out here if we can. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we start with 1. Alright, there's 2. Another 2. 1. 3. 2. Nothing this time. And 3! Okay. So we end up with a total of 14 coins. I'll take that. Alright, now it's Bowser time. It looks like Bowser wants to take a picture. And Bowser just stumbled into the shot here. And we all have to pay 10 coins apiece. Alright, let's continue on here as we have 5 turns left, and now Wario's going to use the vacuum orb. How many coins is he stealing from each of his opponents? 10 each. Oh boy. So Wario gets 30 coins overall from that. And he's gonna get a 5. And he's not gonna ride the flower glider. Looks like he's gonna deposit 12 coins at this windmill, and he's gonna get 2 stars out of that. Alright, over to me. And I'll put down my spear guy orb, and let's put it right there. Oh, I get 3 coins inside. That's not bad. We get a 2. We do have enough coins to take over this windmill, so I'll go ahead and do that. Why the heck not? I'll just put in everything here. So we are going to steal away one of the Luigi stars. Alright, Drivo's is going to put down his Hammer Bro orb on that space. And he also gets 5 coins inside it. Alright, 5. Drivo's is putting in all 7 of his coins there on that windmill. And he's going to get himself 3 stars from that one. Things are looking pretty interesting right now, but who knows how this is going to play out from here. Alright, Luigi's going to get a 2. And looks like he's going to hop on the flower glider. Let's see where he ends up. Oh, he ends up right there. But looks like he does not have enough coins here to take over that 3-star windmill. Anyways, now it's time for a 4-player minigame, and we're going to play target tag. Alright, let's do this. Alright! We win with 250 points! I think that literally has to be my best performance ever on target tag right here on this game. That was just impressive of a score that we managed to get out there. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and see the current standings right now. Alright, so Luigi's in last, Wario's in third, Drivo's is in second, and I'm in first. So now Luigi's about to spin Bowser's Wheel of Fun since he's in last place. Oh boy, 10 additional Koopa Kid spaces. This could really shake things up. Alright, so right now we got 4 turns left. Let's keep going and see what happens next. Alright, 9 for Wario, and he's gonna get a Hammer Bro orb. Alright, Wario is depositing 8 coins at that windmill, and he does get himself another star. Alright, let's go back to me. And I get a 9. And I'm gonna get a Zap Orb. And we do have enough coins to take over this windmill. Let's just put in everything on this one. So we're gonna steal away a star from Luigi. Alright, let's see what happens with Dry Bones here. A 2. And looks like he's landing on a DK space. And it's a single-player DK minigame that Dry Bones is playing. Alright, what prize is he gonna play for? 20 coins. And he's playing a bridge too short. Alright, let's see what happens. Go! And looks like Donkey Kong won. Sorry, Dry Bones, you failed. Alright, heading to Luigi, and he's gonna bring out his fireball orb right here. He does get 2 coins inside it as well. Alright, he gets a 6. And he's gonna be able to steal some coins away from Dry Bones. And he also gets a DK space. Wow. And it's another single-player DK minigame. Alright, what prize is Luigi playing